Hey folks, it's Dave back here, and I just posted a couple of videos on timing and defensive cards on my channel, as I'm trying to do a little bit of gameplay and how I play. Not necessarily the right way, because I don't know what the right way really is. Everyone plays a little bit different, but I wanted to show how I did it, and so I did a couple of videos, one on timing and one on defense for solo play. And so now we're going to get down to some actual gameplay here. I have Oakland at Denver. I'm still in week 1 of 78, chipping away at that. I only have a handful of games left, and then I'll be wrapping up the 1978 week 1, and I'll have to do my recap show and see how that goes. But anyway, I'm gonna run you through the setup here and maybe a quarter of play and see how it goes, and just kind of show you how I play the game is what I want to do here. All right, so let me get this out of the way, and then I will get this out of the way, and we should be good to go. Oh, there's one more thing I need to do. I do need to go to my um, this. Yeah, and that way there you can see more of the game and less of me, which is probably pretty good for everyone. Okay, so I got my little decider die here for kickoffs and things. So I got my red and my. I'll have to roll them on the field here. So I got my red and my black for Oakland and Denver. Should be a fun one here. Craig Morton versus Kenny Stabler. And let's set up my Oakland first. And I've been doing the setup just a tad differently. I've been limiting my backs in this game instead of having like 6 backs. I limit it to really kind of 2 or 3 halfbacks and 2 fullbacks is kind of what I've been doing. Alrighty, so this should be my return people here. Neil Colsey is a big returner here for Oakland. Hart is the backup kick returner, so I'll put him in the back roll over here. Ray Guy, as you all know, is the Oakland punter, and Errol Mann will be kicking today for the Raiders. And then we have our defense here, Browning all the way down to, oh boy, Jack Tatum, really? Oh, Jack Tatum. What he did, I don't know. All righty. So now let's set up my tight ends here. So we have Casper is our starting tight end. Terry Bradshaw will be our quarterback. No, that's Morris Bradshaw. I'm sorry. Morris Bradshaw is he's another receiver over here, right? For Oakland. Let me go to my Oakland here. So Casper and Chester are my tight ends. And yeah, so Bradshaw, Branch. So Casper's my tight end. There's my receiver. I like to separate them. So we have Bradshaw and Branch. Those are my big guns right here, along with Freddie Bolitnikoff. So I'll put him in the third slot. Brunson is my fourth receiver, and that's as deep as I'm going to go with here, I think, on receivers. Raymond Chester will be my second tight end in the game. And then Ramsey is, he's the third tight end, so I'm not going to use him today. And Stewart is my other receiver here, so I'll keep him off to the side just in case I need another receiver. And I figured Jason would come by as soon as he saw Oakland on here. Yeah. So now I got my running backs here. So we're going to have Van Egan and Whittington will be my number 1 and number 2. Russell will be my second fullback here today. And Banaszak and Davis should be my other halfback. So Davis and Banaszak. So that'll be my 5 runners for today is what I'm going to do. And so all my rest of my backs will be off to the side. I do have a couple here that are like a OCK here for Robisky, but I don't really use the injuries right now, so I won't be needing that. And you got the snake. I mean, this is why we play the game, right? For guys like Kenny Stabler. And then what I do is I have his offensive line behind him all the way down to Art Shell. And then I stick my quarterback right here with all this guys so I can get at him. So I get Kenny Stabler right here. Maybe I'll slide that over there so you can see that a little bit better. Or maybe I'll pull this a little bit here so you can just kind of see the, I'm trying to work my camera in. Oh, now I messed it up. So you can kind of see a little bit better. Sometimes if I angle them off to the back here, you can see them. Like that. Here we go. Alrighty. I need to come up here. Let me come up just a tad. I had this all set. Sorry about that. Is that any better? Yeah, now you can see the cards a little bit better like that. Okay. As Gary stops by, thanks for coming by. And yeah, my day wasn't too bad. I ate too much and it spiked all my levels in my body. And I will never learn, but I did have a good day. That's a small group over. Wife put on quite the spread and we had a good time. Then I walked the dog and I fell asleep, and that's kind of how it was. But anyway, like I said, I did a couple of videos a little while ago, just kind of talking about how I play the game, and hopefully that might help some people who are new to the game. Alrighty, so now I get my returners over here. So I have Bernard Jackson, he's a returner, and Bucky Dilts, he's my punter. All right, and Perrin is another returner here. He's kind of a halfback too. Preston and Turner are also. Turner's my kicker. Jim Turner, he's my kicker. And then here's another backup returner over here is Preston. Then I got my defense, Lyle Alzado, right? And we'll go all the way down to no. Oh, Jackson. So Bernard Jackson, he's going to be over here. Bernard Jackson, because he's my free safety, but he also returns kicks. So I need to make sure that he's over there. But I do have Lyle Alzado and who's the other guy here we want to look at? Randy Gradishaw. I mean, this team is Tom Jackson. I mean, a lot of names on here that we're going to know. So it's going to be kind of fun this afternoon or tonight, wherever you are. Craig Morton with his guards all the way down to minor. Yep. So this is so I got the quarterback with the 5 offensive linemen that I put right here, so I know where they are. And then I go to my backs. So we have Upchurch is a wide receiver, and let me go to my Denver page. I keep my little list here so I can see where everybody is. So Upchurch is my 3rd receiver. Jack Doblin, he's another end here. And where's Doblin on the team? I don't know where he is. He's not a tight end. Oh, he's the top guy. So we have Moses and Doblin and Upchurch. Those are going to be 3. And Kinney will be 4. So those will be my 4 receivers for the day. And I don't really usually check who played that game. I try just to enjoy it the best I can. So we have Schultz. He'll be the man out today. And then I have my halfbacks Armstrong and Keyworth are 1 and 2. And then we have Rob Little will be 3. Larry Canada will be 4. My tight ends, Odoms and Elgoff are my tight ends. And let me see here. So Preston. Who needs Preston? Preston is kind of my 3rd running back today. So maybe I'll slide him in at some point if I can get him in the game. And Moore is the 3rd tight end. So he's going to sit out. So I got 4 and well, 5 if I include him. So that's what we're going to run today for our starting lineups for each team. And that's my setup here. Really enjoying this game. And again, I'm playing a simplified version of it, but it is so fun. As Phoenix Knight stops by. And he's waiting for his basic game in '98 to arrive. Yeah, basic game. I'm basically playing the basic game. I just happen to be using the master charts because it's got rare plays and it does a few different things that I really enjoy. But the basic game was very fun too. And if you get into it, you might want to upgrade to the master charts anyway. I don't do a lot of the master game stuff. There's a lot to it, and I just kind of don't really do it. But anyway, let's get going here. See if I can get that light off that card over there. And that's a little bit better. All righty. Okay, the APBA cards, even though they're kind of matte, they do reflect a little bit from my lights here. All right, hopefully that's it. All right, now, again, I'm kind of playing Dave's way, is the master book vertical chart. Well, this is the, that's the master kickoff. Okay. And then if I flip to inside run, and then outside run is below it. And then on the next page, you got your draw, your short pass, your medium pass, and your screenplay. And that's all for the kind of the meat and potatoes of part of the field. So that's what the book looks like. I'm just kind of giving you an idea what it looks like. It's a little different than the basic book. Just a little different than the basic book that I have. It took me a little bit to get used to it, but they're not like ridiculously different. Anyway, this game is so good, as you can tell. I just can't stop playing it. Sorry, but I can't. Someone did comment though. They said that it looked like I was having a lot of fun, and that's why I keep playing it, and that's why the videos come out kind of good, I hope. So anyway, all right, so let's roll the dice to see who's going to be receiving and kicking off. Again, black for Oakland, and Denver will win the toss, and Denver will receive. So first quarter, 15 minutes on the clock. Oakland will be kicking off from the 35-yard line. And again, here's my little sheet that I use, and I did a video on this, and it's just 15 minutes. Oakland 35 kicking off, and then I'll fill this in as we go along. So no score here as we kick off, and Errol Mann will come in to kick things off here for the Raiders. And I have been using my little shaker here, and here we go. So we have a 36, and we're underway here in Denver. I'm not even sure were they in Mile High at this point in 78? I'm not sure where they played in Denver, to tell you the truth. So on the kickoff, we're going to column P, and that'll be a 7. All right, so a 7 will kick things off. A 7 on my kickoff chart is 62.09. So 62 is going to go to the 3-yard line, and that will be Perrin. So that'll be Lonnie Perrin. Lonnie Perrin right here will get the return. And let's see how he does from the 3-yard line. And what I did that was kind of neat too is I use these little tabs. I put those little tabs on there so I get right to the kickoff and the receiving. And then you can see this is my main chart, my penalties, and then kind of like fumbles and stuff. That's where I do that. And I can just flip immediately to where I need to get to. It was fantastic. All righty, so Perrin, a 45 on a return, and we're going to go to K. So it's going to be a 10 on the kickoff return, and he will get 25 yards. So plus 25 gets him out to the 28-yard line, and 15 seconds have come off the clock. Denver ball, 1st and 10 on the Denver 28-yard line. And I'll show you my sheet again, and that's all I've done is the kickoff to the 3, 25 yards to the 28, Denver ball, 1st and 10. And that's what it was. And then I flip over here, and Denver now will start things off. All right, so I think against the Raiders here, and they're playing a 3-4. Raiders have the nose tackle, Browning, Sistrunk, and Matuzak. Oh, boy, that's a daunting set of guys right there, huh? We're going to start off with a fullback, Keyworth. So we're going to go inside to John Keyworth. All right, so again, I use the defensive cards, and I just did a video on the defensive cards. And so what I'll do is I'll show a couple of rolls. So a 34, and a 34 on a run is AD. Okay, so that's kind of how I play it. Now, I do still use the chart that came with the basic game, and I still use this for certain situations. Okay, so the D will override the longer stuff, and the G will override the shorter stuff, and I'll just use the index. But what I love about this, and I talked about it in the video, is so a 34, I'm in what I say, AAD, right? Which means A index, which is good for the offense, and D means they're playing pass. And in the video I talked about, I love how you can get either A, B, or C index, because it kind of means something happened on the play. Somebody made a play. Somebody didn't make a play. Somebody slipped, and so we're an A index. So that means somebody on the offense either made a play or somebody in the defense didn't make a play, and that's going to allow the offense to get possibly a better result. in the A index. Whereas if it was a C, that means the defense kind of buckled down and might have made a play. So again, A index is usually better, B is in the middle, and C is better for the defense. So again, I love these cards, how I'm not just playing B index the whole way, that somebody can make a play in there, and it feels that way to me. It just feels that way. So I'm in AD, and I write that down on my score sheet so I know what the play is, where I am, and what the defense is called, so I don't ever forget, And Fenner stops by. Hi, Fenner. Thanks for coming by. All right, so we got Keyworth going inside AD. All righty. And we got a 62 for Keyworth, and a 62 is a 25. 25 AD inside, and absolutely nothing. He hits the line, and he ran right into Sistrunk and Browning on that right side, and absolutely nothing. So I take 30 seconds off the clock. It's 2nd and 10 from the Denver 28. And again, as I did in my video here, I just subtract 30 seconds, Denver ball, 2nd and 10, and they're still on the 28. And that's kind of how I do it here. And it's just fun for me, and it's easy for me. I'm having fun, and that's what matters. All right, so I got a 2nd and 10 now. I'm going to go short pass to, let's go to the tight end, Riley Odoms. All right, so 2nd and 10, short pass to Odoms. Now, on the chart, it does say for 2nd and 10 and longer, play deep. I don't in 78. I don't necessarily do that. I will, if it's 2nd and 11, I'll play deep. 2nd and 10, there's still a lot of running going on, so I will just go with what I get on the dice here. Alrighty, and so the defense on a short pass is a 64. So I'll just show this a couple more times. So a 64 is CS. I'm sorry, yep, CS on the pass. I'm in the pass column. 64 CS on the pass column. So I got a CS. Now, because Odoms is an A receiver, that CS will bump up 1 to BS. And I'll do a video on receivers and how it affects the rating on the pass, or the index on the pass. It's fairly simple. It's really hard to go down, and it's really easy to go up on your ratings. And I just kind of have it memorized, and I'll try to explain that in another video. All right, so Oakland, I said BS, right? Man, I had a coughing fit at the restaurant last night. We had my wife's retirement party, and right when we got there, I started coughing and couldn't stop. Embarrassing as heck. But I got a tickle in here and it won't go away. And I just, and that tickle is back right when I turn on the camera. Do I just call the plays, or do they have a salted rolling chart? No, I just call the plays. I thought about coming up with a chart, and Jason has a chart for that. For right now, I'm calling plays. Usually I don't like to do that. Usually I like to have the game call the plays. Quick Text Football that I was playing calls the plays automatically if you like, and I did like that, but I'm getting used to this. Oh, man, of course my coughing starts. All right, so we're going to go short pass to Riley Odoms. So we're going to be rolling off of the Craig Morton card over here. And we got a 33. There's a doubles. Al, Red Sox fan, where are you? So a 33 is going to be on his card. That's going to be a 4. So 4 BS short pass. And a 4 BS short pass is first down plus 7. Now, from what I gather, from what Jeff at the APBA Football Club says, when you read that first down plus whatever, it's supposed to be a maximum of 12 plus whatever. So if it's 1st and 20, you don't get 20 plus, you get 12 plus. I guess that's how it goes. So in the back of my mind, I try to keep in mind that anything like that, so when it says first down, it's first down or 12, whichever is the smallest. So on this particular one, Again, so I rolled a 33, which is a 4 BS, right? And I said that was first down plus 7. So the first down is 10, which is less than 12. So that'll be 17 yards, right? So he connects with Odom, turns the field for 17 yards, and that's a first down. So first down here for the Broncos, and from the 28, so it's first and 10. And from the 28, they will move this up to the 45-yard line, right? So again, just looking at my score sheet, I won't keep doing this, but so again, 30 seconds off the clock, first and 10, and we move it up to the 45. And again, we had a CS, but it bumped up to BS because the receiver was greater than C, and we got 17 yards on the play. And Jason says it's great fun to call the offensive plays and rolling the defense. Yeah, again, I there's probably different ways you could do it. It's supposed to be head to head. This game's supposed to be head to head, where one guy calls offense, one guy calls defense. But since I just play solo, that's kind of what I do, most of the time. And this works out beautiful. These defensive cards are a lifesaver, and they make the game so fun. And I'll stop talking about them, but they do. I love them. I love the defensive cards. They make the game. The defensive cards make the game. They really do. All right, so we got a first and 10 on the 45. And we're going to go, let's get the halfbacks. Let's go outside to Otis Armstrong. All righty. And let's see what the defense is playing. So they're playing run. And I'll show you this one last time on the card. So a 55 on a run is AG. So again, the doubles are usually good, even for the defense. So AG means that they're playing the ground game. They're playing for the run. However, they're in A index. So that means that even though they're playing the run, something happened where the offense has a slight advantage, And Jason says the cards make the game dynamic. That's a good way to put it. It's not stagnant. You get different indexes. You get different defensive calls called, and it's not on you, the player. It just kind of happened. It's dice roll. Again, it's rolling doubles to see if the defense is correct or not. Again, I can't stop talking about the defensive cards in this game. All right, outside to Armstrong, first and 10, the Denver 45, and a 23. 32. 30s usually are not that good, right? So a 30, 23, we said was a 32. This is why it takes me so long to play, because I roll the dice, I get the number, and I forget the number. So I need to kind of, and that's why I write all this stuff down over here. So I get AG 32. So outside run, AG 32. And that's going to be a 2J. I'm not playing injuries just yet. I will at some point, but as I'm kind of learning the game, I think this season I'm just going to kind of play without injuries. And then maybe some of the one-offs, I'll try them, see if I like them. I didn't use them in hockey for the longest time, and now I do, and it does make the game a little bit more interesting. It really does. So he'll gain 2 yards on the outside run, and so now it's going to be 2nd and 8 on the Denver 47. They approach midfield. What do we want to do now? We're going to bring in Rob Little, and we're going to let him run outside on 2nd and 8. And me and Jason had a nice little conversation on YouTube. He was, I actually listened to your video today while walking the dog, those email questions that you had. After we had our meal, I was like, I need to walk. So I took the dog out, and he was happy. And I had my headphones on listening to your video about the APBA football questions. And it's like, it was a nice, healthy discussion we had about capping the running backs and the receivers and even the field goal kickers, I would imagine. I always like to think that once I turn on my tabletop and roll my dice, that it's my universe, and that if somebody only got a 20-yard run in real life, this is not real life. This is my tabletop. This is my game. I want to see what he does. And if he rolls a 66 and runs 80 yards for a touchdown, in my universe, he ran 80 yards for a touchdown. Good for him. And that might have not happened in real life, but I'm not looking for real life. I'm looking to see what he does in my game. And again, there's no wrong way. And I know some people do that for a reason, and it's maybe a little bit more realistic, but what is real? What is realism once you start rolling the dice? Again, you could have a quarterback never complete a pass, in your game, and that wouldn't happen in real life, So again, it's all up to what you want to do here. All right, so we're going to go outside to Little on 2nd and 8. and I rolled a 24, so that's going to be a BS on the defense. All right, so outside to Little on the BS. And I got a 16 for Little, and it's going to be, I don't know, 25 BS outside. 25 BS outside is absolutely nothing. And the Oakland defense standing them up now near midfield. So we got a 3rd and 8 on the Denver 47. And we're going to be looking for we're probably going to have to go medium pass, right? We're going to have to go medium pass. And well, let's look for Haven Moses, right? He's the big guy. He's the big man on campus. As Al Red Sox fan comes by. Al Red Sox, he was playing some APBA football. I was kind of watching that while I was doing some things. I'm going to go back tonight and listen to the full video tonight. That's what I do. I go to bed at night and I listen to that, especially the APBA football stuff, because that's what I'm playing. And oh, Al, what I wanted to do is let me show you this. Okay, let me see if you can see this. So this is in the master book on the penalties. And again, I'm not being a know-it-all here. I'm just kind of showing this off here. Team A, putting the ball in play from scrimmage is the offense, unless and until Team B takes control of the ball, at which moment Team B becomes the offense. Okay, example 1, a penalty takes place on a punt. The kicking team is the offense, and the foul is committed before the receiving team took possession. If a penalty comes up on the punt return, the receiving team is the offense, and the foul was called after receiver got possession. Example 2, a penalty appears on a rushing play and the ball is fumbled. The team which snapped the ball remains the offense, and the foul occurred before the fumble. If the defense platoon recovers a fumble and the penalty happens on the fumble recovery return, the recovery team is on offense. Let me see. On all kickoffs and safety kicks, the receiving team is offense until it loses possession of the kicked ball. Okay. So it sounds like once the receiving team receives the ball, okay, so it starts off, on the kick. Let me get back to my charts here. It sounds like that on a kick, as soon as the ball changes hands, then that team becomes the offense. Okay. So if you roll and you get a penalty before the kick, it would be, like roughing the kicker. Well, that's easy enough. That's on the defense. But it just sounds like, according to that, and it didn't, according to what I just read, and it is confusing because sometimes you look at the fumbles and things, especially the fumbles, and it's like, oh boy, the penalties, what happened? But it sounds like, yeah, okay, Jason says, whatever team has actual possession of the ball is the offense. And there's some games, though, that if the team punting or kicking, they are offense throughout the play. So anytime there's a fumble or flag, revert back to what was at the beginning of the play. In APRA, I think it's different. I think that once the kick's away, the guy receives the ball. If there's a fumble and it says offense 15, that means that, he ran 15 yards, fumbled it, but the offensive team, which is the team with the ball, recovered it. I think that's how it is. Again, it's up to whatever you determine, but I think how APBA does it is the team who has the ball, whether it's fumble, interception, or some kind of a kick return, that team, that's going to be the guy on offense. And so again, on a holding on a return, it's going to be, holding on the return, on the return team, it's kind of how it's going to be. And a face mask on the defense on a return means that the guy with the ball got face masked by the defense, which is the kicking team, and you add that on to the end of the run. That's kind of how I play it. Again, not trying to be a know-it-all. And if, again, play it the way we want, But anyway, that's kind of how I think it's kind of done. All right, so we got a medium pass to Moses coming up. But I did read that in here in the master book. I don't know what's in the basic book, and I don't know. I think you said you got the actual game coming with the regular charts, or maybe you already got it. I'm not sure. But anyway, I read that, and that's why I was trying to point that out in the chat, but I couldn't really spell all that out in the chat. But I read that once they catch the ball, they're on offense for all fumbles and penalties. I think that's how it goes. But anyway, it's whatever we want to play. As Johnny Cracks comes by, Kirk Bergen was on playing some baseball. Yep, fantastic. All right, so we're going to go medium pass to Moses. We get a 3rd and 8. So what I'm going to be doing is I'm automatically playing deep, again, according to my chart here. 3rd and 7 or more, we're going to be playing D. So I'm going to roll the dice here on the card, and I'm just looking for the index because we're automatically playing deep. All righty, so I got a 63. So a 63 pass is BG. That's going to be overridden to BD. Okay, we'll use the index, but again, we get overridden on the other defensive chart. So we're going to be in BD. Now, Haven Moses is an A, right? And as an A, so as you know, A will always bring up something one level, except if it's an A. So BD turns to AD. And what I do is on my chart here, I indicate that BD is a starting play. It goes up to AD because if the quarterback has to scramble, I believe you revert back to the original defensive call because the receiver is no longer involved in the play. So that's why I write both down, okay? That's just kind of how I do it. All right, so where are we going to go right now? All right, so it's going to be a medium pass right now on 3rd and 8 from the Denver 47 by Craig Morton. All right, here we go. And, oh, look at that, Al. I got doubles again on 3rd down. It's the 2nd time I've thrown a pass here and I rolled doubles. So on Craig Morton's card here on a 33, I got a 4. And that's good. 1, 2, 3s, and 4s are really good on passes. So we got a 4 AD medium pass, and that's going to be 26 yards, and he goes out of bounds. All righty. So what I do on the out of bounds, that only counts as 15 seconds, or a half a play, if you will. So Denver ball, 1st and 10, first down. As we get it to the, let me see. So I got a 60, 73 is the, so on the 73, that's 27. Is that correct? The Oakland 27? Yep, I think it is. So with the Oakland 27. So again, what I did is medium, I have to rewrite that. Medium pass to Moses, the BD turns to AD, 26 yards out of bounds, 15 seconds off the clock. It's 1st and 10, and now we're on the Oakland 27. And that's kind of how I use my chart here. So, all right, so I'm probably not going to show you the chart anymore. We've gone over that enough. I'm probably not going to flip over these anymore, and we'll try to get the game going a little quicker. Now, though, because I'm on the 27, I need to change my chart, right? So I need to go to the chart that says, I need to go to this chart here. Defensive teams 10 to 30 yard line. So now I'm in a different zone. And Juckett just chimed in on the Facebook, and he says APBA has it right. The team of the ball is the offense, regardless of how the play shakes out. Well, that's true though, but there are some games, and depending on the individual game, sometimes they simplified it by saying, if you start on offense at the beginning of the play, your offense for the rest of the play, no matter what happens, when sorting out penalties and fumbles. And so some games have done that to keep it simple. But APBA here, I think, is how it's done. And Johnny says, thanks for showing your score sheet in action. Yeah, and I did a video on that too. I did 2 videos tonight. I did one on timing, and I did one on the defensive cards and how I play defense. Not that I'm a master at this by any means, but it's just what I've learned and how I play, and I like to share. When I find good things, I like to share them. And we will be having a super huge APBA football show coming up in a couple of weeks, and we invite everybody to come and ask questions and talk to the experts on the game as we have a good time. RJL stops by, Football in Studio B, and Jeff says the AI rolls dice like he does. And Al says he shares his pain. That's right. All right, so we have we're on the 27-yard line right now. I think we're going to bust it up the middle with a fullback. All right, so let's go up the middle. Let's see if we can get something going here. Establish the ground game, if you will. All right, so we got Keyworth going up the middle. All righty. Let's see what the defense is running here. The defense is running 16. It's going to be AS. All right, so A index standard defense here on the run by Keyworth. And we got a 16 for Keyworth. And it's, 26. That's not good. 26 AS. And, well, that'll be a couple of yards. He'll pick up 2 up the middle, bust forward, tripped up. He'll pick up 2. And so Denver now with a 2nd and 8 on the Oakland 25-yard line. I think we're going to go outside to Armstrong this side. We're going to keep it on the ground, a little conservative here as we approach field goal range. Right, so we're going to go outside to Armstrong. And I found, too, that when I was writing my score sheets over here, I was writing so fast because I was trying to get it done fast that I couldn't read any of it. So I've slowed way down, and I printed it out nice and clear, and now I can see everything. All righty. 64 now on a running play, and that'll be CS. And again, running plays, there's no change in the index. It's kind of what you roll. At least that's how I play it. And on passing plays, it will change with the receiver rating. And it stinks that you can't roll on the receiver card, but the rating comes into play that might change the index. And so that's how the receivers play into this game. All righty, so outside to Armstrong, 2nd and 8 from the 25. And we have a 14. Oh, no, 35. That's not good. Outside CS, 35. And he hits 1 yard, and we got a flag. So 1 yard, and we got a penalty, and it's TE. All right, so let's see what the call's going to be here as the Raiders stack them up. I got a 13 here on the E column, and a 13 is a 29, and we got, 12 players on the field defense. I've never had that one before. All righty, so we're going to go. It's a defensive penalty plus 5, and so 15 seconds off the clock. It's going to remain 2nd down, 2nd and 3 this time from the Oakland 20-yard line. So we got a free play on that one. Kind of nice. So we're on the 20-yard line now. And Denver has the free down here. And just as he was watching a while ago and swore it was him rolling dice, Yeah, he had, Al had Johnny Unitas, and he just couldn't get him to complete a pass to save his life. To try to roll a 66, forget it. All righty. So we got a 2nd and 3 on the Oakland 20 as Denver started this drive on their own 28-yard line, by the way. So we're going to go on 2nd and 3. We're going to go, we're going to bring in Larry Canada. All righty. So Larry Canada checks in. He's going up the middle for us. So Larry Canada going up the middle. All right. So what do we got here for the defense? All righty, so a 62 AS. That's not too bad at all. So Canada, 2nd and 3 now from the Oakland 20, and he gets a 52. So Canada, 29 is not good. 29 AS up the middle, and he'll go backwards a yard. They bottle him up, and he doesn't even get back to the line of scrimmage. So now we get a 3rd and 3 on the Oakland 21. I think I'm going to keep it on the ground. And I think what we're going to do is we're going to bring in Armstrong, and we're going to send him outside. All righty. Now it's 3rd and 3, so I'm not in any of the situations where I'm going ground. So I'm just going to roll the dice per normal. And I got a 13 CS. I'm sorry, 13 BS. BS. And you can see the difference here just in these 2 cards. So we have Oakland is -1 and Denver's +2 on the defense, means that Denver's 2 better than the offense, and this means they're 1 less than the offense. So on a 13, I get BS over here, but a 13 over here is CS. So again, the better card would put us in a C index for this defense right here, and that's why I love the cards. They really kind of reflect the defense, but there's still some dynamic range going on in there. All right, so we got a BS on the ground. So we said it was going to be Armstrong trying to get the 1st down here. Here we go. And a 61 is a 22. I don't think so. 22 outside run, BS. And no, they're going to stack them up and throw them for a loss. A 2-yard loss on the play. And so now Denver is facing a 4th and 5 on the Oakland 23-yard line. And in comes Jim Turner for the field goal try. And if Al could just tune out for a minute or close his eyes so I can kick this field goal. And we'll see how it goes. All righty, so Turner coming in for the kick. All righty. So this is going to be 40 yards, right? So if I'm on the 23 and I add 17, it's going to be a 40-yard field goal try for Jim Turner. Was he a straight on kicker? Was Jim Turner a straight on kicker? I don't remember if he was or not. But in any case, Jim Turner is going to come in and try to kick this one. And here we go. All right. The snap is down. The kick is away. It's a 13. That's going to be a 7. And on the 23-yard line, a 7 is good from the 22. I'm on the 23, and he hits the post, and it stays out. It's no good. It's no good. And I'll show you how that reads. So I roll the 7 here. So a 7. 22 is good. Now, if it's a second or third quarter, it's good from the 26-yard line. So you see the master book divides it into quarters, or at least, 1 and 4 and 2 and 3. So, yep, I missed it. And the kick is no good. And Turner hits the post. That's what I say. When I miss it by a yard, I hit the post. And so it's no good. And so that long drive goes for naught. And Oakland ball now, and they'll take it. So now if that kick was on the 23, it would stay in the 23, right? It would stay on the 23. So 1st and 10 on the Oakland 23-yard line. Yeah, we're going to call that a doinker. Absolutely. All right, Oakland ball. And we're not messing around. Stabler, right? Stabler's going to come out. I can't see my kicker back there. Let me put Turner back there. So he's going to go back and think about that kick, right? All right, so Stable's going to come out throwing. We're not going to mess around. We're going to go short pass, and we're going to look for Dave Casper. All right, short pass for Casper. We're not messing around here. Here we go. The defense on a pass is AS over here. And there'll be no change because Casper's an A. Stabler takes the snap, looking for Casper, and a 24 off the Stabler card is a 16 AS. And a 16 AS is he'll be complete for 3 yards. All righty, so he hits Casper, and it'll be 2nd and 7 now at the Oakland 26. So they come out throwing, and it's a complete pass. Now we're going to give it to we're going to go Van Egan, and we're going to send him outside. Again, fullbacks are supposed to go inside. I like to go mix that up. We're going to go outside to Van Egan and see what he can do on the outside run. All righty. So let's check to see what defense we're going to be in. A 32 is a CD. So they're playing the pass, but they're in a C index. And Van Egan, outside run here. 45, 22 CD outside. 22 CD outside will be absolutely nothing. And they bottle up Van Egan as he tries to turn the corner. And Oakland with a 3rd and 7 from their own 26. So we're going to go medium pass, and we're going to look for Branch. All righty. Medium pass for Branch. All righty. So on 3rd and 7, we're going to see what the defense is playing, because I like to go 3rd and 8 or longer. So a 32 over here on the defense is going to be CG. However, Branch is an A, so that bumps up to BG. So they were looking for the run here. Let's see if this works for the Raiders now. Stabler back to pass, looking for Branch on 3rd and 7 from the 26. A 52 is a 29. I don't think so. 29 BG on the medium pass. And, oh boy, they're going to chase him down. And Lyle Alzado comes in, and he will sack Stabler 10 yards behind the line of scrimmage. And I just made up Alzado. There's a way to check that, but I just kind of make it up because I don't really keep the stats on that. And down he goes, and Ray Guy will have to come in to punt now, as it's going to be all the way backed up now on a 4th and 17 back on the 16-yard line. So now we actually have to punt. Oh, no, we didn't. It's the 14. There's a little cutoff here on the punts. You can see from the 14 I'm going to be putting from the middle here because I just get outside the 14. So Ray Guy, one of the best punters in the league, comes in. And you know something? I'm going to put some pressure on him. I think there's a way to put pressure on him in the master game. Oh, you know what? I almost tried that free kick. I almost tried that today in my game because I had it wasn't the last play, but it was later in the game, and I had the team pinned, and they punted it, and I got it at like the 35, and I was gonna try a free kick, even though I was smoking the team. And when I looked it up, the kicker for Tony Frisch wouldn't have made it. There was no way he could have made that kick. So I said, the heck with it. I'm not going to try it. But there is a way to pressure the punt here. I'm trying to see page 12. All right. Oh, there it is right there. So I can try to block the punt. Does he have any 13s, 27s, or 15s? So if I'm punting from the K column, no, he doesn't. So there's really no way I can block it here because on his K column, there's no 15s, 13s, or 27s. So I'm not going to pressure him because I can't block it. And that's one thing I've started to do when I play the APBA football is look at the kicking cards to see if there's any chance at a field goal or a punt block or something, because if there's no chance, then you don't even bother rolling the dice, you know. So here we go now. So Ray Guy's going to come in, just a regular punt from the 16-yard line. And here we go. A 41 from the K column here. The K cards are here. A 12. And a 12 is going to go 42 yards. Not a great kick for him. 42 yards to D10. So we got a punt going 42 yards. And Upchurch is going to receive the punt. And he's going to receive that punt on the 42 and 16 is 58. So it's going to put it on the 42. So we kick it 42 to the 42 of Denver. So now let's go to my return. So this is going to be Upchurch here is going to take it and make sure he doesn't have a second card. Let me just double check. Sometimes they have two cards. So one's for like receiving and one's for playing. He doesn't. So it's just going to be a normal punt return here. Oh, 55. And a 55 on a punt is going to be the P column. And that'll be an 8. Oh, that might be kind of good. So an 8 on a punt return is 20 yards. Okay. Plus 20. So he's going to bring that back into Oakland territory now, right? So I got it at the 42 and I go 20. So that's 62. So that's a 38-yard line, I believe. Yep. They're going to bring it back to the 1st and 10 on the Oakland 38-yard line. So that's where we're going to start here. So 1st and 10, great field position here. Solid return. Yeah, 20 yards is good on the punt. So Guy didn't get all of that. He only got 42 on it. And a nice return by Upchurch. And boy, the Broncos are in prime real estate here. The Oakland 38-yard line. All righty. So what do you think? Let's take one play and go for it. Right? Let's see if we can roll 66. So we're going to go long pass. Right? So we're on the defensive team side of the ball between the 30 and the 50. Now let's go medium pass. There's a little bit more of a chance at a gain. Let's go medium pass. And then we're going to look for who's we going to go to here? We already went to Moses, but he's our guy. We're going to go to Moses again. Medium pass to Moses. We're going to send him deep. All right. So we're going to send him deep here. So from the Oakland 38, and Jeff said he saw the Bears do a free kick one time with Butler, and it was good. I've never seen a free kick that was good. I've looked on YouTube. I've seen some ones that just missed. Again, usually they're weird. Usually it's there at the end of the half, and they're really long usually, and they're chances of getting them are very slim. All right, so I got a 25 on the defense over here for the Raiders, and that's going to be AD. And Moses is not going to make any changes to that. So here we go. So back to pass is Craig Morton. Right? Craig Morton back to pass. From 1st and 10 at the 38. Morton Looping this over the middle, 26 is 18. That's probably incomplete. Yeah, everything 18 is incomplete. Incomplete. Well, they took a shot, didn't get it. So we got 8.5 to go here, 2nd and 10 in the first quarter, that is, on the Oakland 38. Let's go outside Armstrong. Let's see if we can inch a little closer. We're still way outside of field goal range, at least for the 78 teams. And 56 on the defense. AS on the run. Armstrong outside. 21 is a 24 AS. That's not very good. 24 AS. And yeah, he'll get a couple. And that's going to set up Denver with a 3rd and 8 now on the Oakland 36-yard line. So that good punt return might turn into nothing. Do I want to go short pass? Could go with a draw. Might go with a draw. Let's try a draw play. They don't usually work for me, but I'm going to try a draw. Alrighty. I'm going to try a draw. 34 on a run is AD. Oh, this might work. The draw is going to be little, by the way. Alrighty, so Morton back to pass. No, it's going to be a draw to Little. And Little, 56, 24. And he'll pick up 4, and he's going to be short of the first down. Nice effort there. Good call, actually. It was going to be a 4th and 4 at the Oakland 32-yard line. So now, if I look at my field goal here from the 32-yard line, let's bring out Jim Turner. So from the 32, I need 1, 3, 17, and 18. I don't have a lot of them. I get a lot of 5, 6, and 7s, which are not good. A 3 would be good if I rolled a 66. So the chances are really, really slim on him making this kick. So what we're going to do is we're going to go for it. We're on the 32. It's a 4th and 4. We're going for it. We're going short pass to Riley Odoms, our tight end. All right, Broncos fans on their feet here as they're going for it at the Raider 32-yard line on 4th and 4. Instead of pinning him deep, they're going for it. Riverboat Gamblers. 64 is CS. That'll bump up to BS. All righty, so Morton back, short pass, looking for his tight end. A 34 is 35, and oh boy, short pass BS 35 is, they're going to get the 4 yards, so we'll have to measure, but we have a flag down. So the flag will really determine what's going to happen on this play, so we won't have the Dave measurement probably. All righty, so he's right at the first down marker. And let's roll off a TH, shall we? A 26. 7. And that's holding on the offense 10 yards. And we're going to take that. So it's going to be offense minus 10. So Oakland's going to back them up. And so Denver's ball now is going to be 4th and 14 back on the Oakland 42-yard line. And now we don't have a choice. We do have to punt this one away. And incoming is, all right, who knows the kicker? Who knows the punter for the Broncos? If you guessed Bucky Dilts, you would be correct. So Bucky Dilts is going to come in to kick this one away as Mr. Rothman comes by. He's really enjoying the APBA football videos. He's playing some ultra-quick college basketball. Boy, the ultra-quick games are fun, aren't they? I've played the ultra-quick hockey. I played the ultra-quick baseball. They're fun. They really are. All right, so we're punting from the 42, so we're punting from column 1. Bucky Dilts, a 16, and that's going to be the K column here, 25, not that good. And that'll be a 26-yard kick fielded by Colsey. So Colsey will get it. It's a 26-yard kick, so that'll get down to what, the 16, right? Yep. So at the 16-yard line, Colsey, he will field it. And Colsey on the return, we're looking for column P. And a 62 on column P is a 26 on a punt return. And they're going to -1. He's going to take a step back, and he will be tackled right there. So Oakland ball now, 1st and 10 on the Oakland 15-yard line. So not a terrible kick, but Oakland has it now on the 15-yard line. And Phoenix Knight, curious question on Quick Baseball. Is it normal to spend time in that game on a matchup going, will someone please win this game? Yeah. Well, that's what baseball does. Sometimes baseball takes forever, you know? All right. So we're going to go, outside to Whittington on a run. So the Raiders are going to start off on the ground. All right. So 42 for the defense, and on a run, it's going to be CS. All right, so Whittington on the outside. Bucky Dilch, you can go back on the bench. There you go. And Whittington now, a 41 is 25. 25 CS outside. All right, 25 CS is absolutely nothing. So the C index is not good for the offense, and they bottle him up. And we still got no score here in Oakland. And it's going to be 2nd and 10 now on the Oakland 15-yard line for the Snake. I did the Spiders season in Ultra Quick Baseball, like the whole season. And I don't think they won more than 4 or 5 games. It was you really needed to roll either 11 and 66 in that game, 11 on the away team and 60, or the other team, and 66 for the Spiders, or you needed to get the big game, bad game roll. And I think they won one game like that, but it was almost impossible. I mean, if you rolled, even there were some games that even if you rolled 11 and then 66, the Spiders still couldn't win. That's just kind of how bad they were rated. All right, so we got a 2nd and 10 now. Snake's looking to throw. We're looking for Bolitnikov now. I'm going to mix it up here. So we're going to go medium pass to Freddie Bolitnikov. Bolitnikov. All righty. I always like Freddie Bolitnikov. Didn't he play with a couple other teams too? I forget. All right. Oh, let's check the defense now. So we have a 64, and they're playing CS, and Bolitnikov is a C, so that doesn't change. So it's not looking good here for the Snake. All right. Medium pass. CS to Bolitnikov on 2nd and 10. And a 31 from the Snake. Oh, that's an 8. 8 CS on the medium pass. And that'll be good for 6 yards. All right. So he connects on the medium pass. He didn't have a chance to turn it up the field, but that'll be positive yards. And we got a 3rd and 4 now on the Oakland 21-yard line. So I think we're going to go short pass to our tight end here is what we're going to do. 3rd and 4. Short pass to our tight end, Dave Casper. All right, no holy rollers tonight. We will not allow that. It's not going to happen. Ooh, an 11 on the defense. So they're playing CD. They got this locked down. Casper and A will bump that to a BD. So here we go. Snake. BD. 3rd and 4. Short pass to Casper. Oh, it's a 44. That's a 5 BD on the short pass. And that'll be good for 10 yards. And he's pushed out of bounds. And that's a first down. All right, so Oakland comes up with a first down out at the Oakland 31-yard line on the short pass. And the Raiders are still in business here. All righty. So we'll go back to the main shot. So we're on the 31. And we're going to go outside, inside to Van Egan. Let's go inside this time. All right, so inside to Van Egan. Let's check the Denver defense. And that's going to be a 33. That's pretty good. BG. So they're playing the run. Van Egan hits the line with a 24. That's a 24 BG. And that will be Absolutely nothing. So they hit the line, and Lyle Alzado and what's his name here? Ruben Carter on the stop. And so we still got no score here. So that's going to be a 2nd and 10 now at the Oakland 31. Oh, man. Well, I'm going to try a long pass to Branch. I don't know why. I just got a funny feeling we're due. Long pass for Branch. All righty. 2nd and 10. And, oh, man, they're waiting for this one. CD. And Branch is A, so that's going to be a BD. Oh, boy, they got really good coverage here on Branch. Stabler looking long for Branch on their own half. So I think I'm in this chart right here, right on the 31. Yep. Stabler heaving this one deep. 23. 30's not going to get there. A 30 BD is... Oh, no. Stabler can't get the pass away, and they're going to get him. A 15-yard sack as Stabler tried to scramble, but the snake on those bad knees, he was caught by the right end, Chavu, and this is going to set up a 3rd down and ridiculously long. So we got a 3rd down and 25 now, back on the Oakland 16-yard line. That did not go well at all. Oh, boy. So we're going to go medium pass to Morris Bradshaw. So the long pass did not work. And now we're going to go medium to Morris Bradshaw. So now on 3rd and 25, we're automatically going deep. So I'm just checking for the index. So I have an A. It's AD. It would have been AD anyway. Well, it would have been something D. So AD now. So Stabler looking for Morris Bradshaw on the medium pass. 3rd and 25. Stabler. Oh, there it is. There it is. Medium pass. That's going to be a 2 medium pass AD. And Bradshaw makes the catch at the 30. He turns upfield and he is gone. Touchdown, Raiders. 84 yards on the catch. And that's a touchdown. And just like that, the snake gets it done. And it's now 6-0 Raiders, and Errol Mann will come in to try the extra point. We had a feeling, and we finally got it on the medium pass. And Bradshaw, Morris Bradshaw, he was gone. He turned on that speed. Errol Mann for the extra point, 16. On the extra point is a 26, and that is good. So the point is good, and the Raiders will take a 7-0 lead here over the Broncos. So that stunned the crowd here in Denver. All righty, so that was now, so we got 4.5 to go. Oakland will kick off from the 35. And love rolling those 66s, no matter what team it is. A 54 on the kickoff is going to be P, so we got a 33. So man on a 33 on the kickoff. And that'll be, that's going to be short. That's going to be 46. And Bernard Jackson will take this one. So 46 yards is only going to go to the 70, 80, to the 19, right? Yep, it's going to go to the 19. So a short kick. Jackson will pick it up at the 19 for the Broncos. And Bernard Jackson, who's the free safety in this game, he'll get a return. Ooh, a 44. If we want a K column, a 44 is a 9. Well, this could be a good return. 9 on a kickoff. And he will go 28 yards. Holy cow. So he gets it out to the 47-yard line of the Broncos. So they will have fantastic field position here. So 1st and 10 on the Denver 47-yard line. Well, the last time Denver started, they started on the Oakland 38 and came away empty. They have to actually punt because of the holding call. But yeah, and here we go. So it's going to be Denver ball, and Larry stops by, and he says, "Hello, Dave. Let's go Raiders. Just ordered the Basic Master defensive cards in 78. All right, 78. That's a fun season. Thank you. Can't wait. Larry, I just did a couple of videos today outlining the defensive cards as well as some of the timing that I use. So I'm going to try to do some videos here that might help some new people out. Again, Greg does some fantastic videos out there as well, but I'm going to chip in myself and do what I can to show off how I play the game. Not that, maybe I'm not playing it right, but boy, I'm having a heck of a time. I just can't stop this game. And 78's a fun season. I know a lot of these guys, and I'm in my glory right now, even though the Patriots didn't win it that year and whatever, but it's still fun. All right, so we get Denver ball in the 47. Down 7-0 as Oakland connects 84 yards. Stabler to Bradshaw on a 3rd and 25. 3rd and 25, and they connect on the 66. And again, when I was talking to Jason earlier, maybe Morris Bradshaw's longest catch was 30 or 40 yards. For me, I'm playing it as I do it. You know what I mean? I'm playing the game, and this is my world, and I don't want real world to infect this. I'm going to use the cards and play by the rules that I have, and I want to see what I do here. All right, so we're going to go, let's go outside to the halfback Armstrong. I like to kind of start with a run usually. I'm very predictable like that, so don't ever play me head-to-head because you'll win. 53 on the ground is CS. All right, so Armstrong, CS. Ooh, it's an 11. That'll be a 15. 15s are usually good. Outside CS on a 15. And yeah, he'll get 18 yards, and he's pushed out of bounds in Raider territory. So that's going to be a nice run. And the Broncos, first down. And they're going to be on the Oakland side now. So if we're at the 47, we're going to be at the 35, the Oakland 35-yard line. And just like that, the Broncos are back in business, trailing 7-0. So what do I want to do now? I think I'm going to go. Let's go short pass, and we're going to try to get it to Jack Dolbin. All right, short pass to Dolbin. All righty, and he's only a C here, so hopefully I can get a good roll for them. A 26 is BS. Okay, that's not bad. So it's BS. It'll stay BS even though he's a C. And I'm going to do a video on the receiving at some point. It's hard to explain, but it's easy to learn. So a BS doesn't change anything. So he'll actually go up. So that means that they don't have very good coverage on him on the BS. So we're going to go, what did I say? Short pass. Short pass to Dolbin. So Morton on 1st and 10. A little short pass here. 32-27 BS is not going to be good. A 27, and they're going to chase him. They're going to be chasing him on this one here. So Morton running for his life right now. He's going to roll on an outside run. A 26 is going to be 25 BS and a 25 BS. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's about it. So good coverage here. Morton double clutch, took off, got back to the line of scrimmage. And it'll be 2nd and 10 at the Oakland 35. We're going to go outside run to Little this time. Let's see if we can get something going on here. So Rob Little will get the carry here on 2nd and 10. Yeah, I wonder if Hurston's noticed a little uptick in the football since I started playing it. Someone should contact him. Say, have you noticed a lot of football games being sold? 16. AS on the outside run. All right, so Little. He takes the pitch from Morton, a 34-35 AS. Oh, it's going to be a penalty. And he'll get 4 yards. And we do have a flag. Let's take a look at the flag. 44E, 30. That's going to be face mask on the defense. So we're going to tack on 15 yards to the run. So defense plus 15. So it's going to be 19 yards. That's going to bring us to the 16-yard line of Oakland. Oh boy, the Raiders get called for a face mask, and we move it. They move it down to the 16-yard line, and that's where the Broncos will have it. First down. And Tebow does a good job of this stuff. Yeah, he does a different video, but he's very patient with his videos. That's the thing. Tebow's a very patient guy, and that's what makes it fun watching Tebow. All righty. The key to using this thing here is use the rounded corner dies. The round corners work well. The square dies don't work well in here with this. I'll get an okay shake. These are kind of full size, but they got the rounded ones, so they work pretty well. All right, so we're going to go outside to Armstrong. Let's see if we can get him going. He's our top back, and he's done absolutely nothing for us. So outside to Armstrong. So we're going to go on a run. 24 is going to be BS on the defense. And Armstrong, can he turn the corner? 32, 26. He will not turn the corner. 26 BS on the outside run. And yeah, they're going to stuff him for a 2-yard loss. So Armstrong is not getting it done. They're not getting the push that they need. And it's going to be 2nd and 12 now. Back at the Oakland 18. We're going to go with a short pass to we have any good receivers here? Not really. We're going to go short pass to our tight end, Odoms. All right, Riley Odoms. Short pass. 2nd and 12. And so we're going to play deep. So a 53 is CD. It's CS, but I'm playing deep because of the chart here. On 2nd and more than 10, I'm going to play deep. So I kind of refer to that chart to do that. And if you notice that, by the way, if you the new magazine, the new Sports Sim magazine, fantastic opening monologue article by St. Patrick, and I need to email him on that. And it was ironic that I'm playing, APBA Football here, and the question he answers was, how long does a game take to play? And he answered that question with about 50 questions of his own, and it was fantastic. And I got to email him on that and tell him that was the perfect answer. And we're going to probably talk about that on the show because that was a great, great answer. And basically, as you can see here, I've been going 1 hour and 12 minutes, and I'm just getting ready to wrap up the first quarter. But if you noticed here, I'm having the time of my life playing this game. And at no point do I feel like I need to hurry to get it done. At no point do I feel like this is taking forever. At no point am I getting impatient. So that's kind of the deal, is that if you're playing a game and you're enjoying it, just like reading a book, if you're reading a book and you're into it, it doesn't matter if it's 100 pages or 1,000 pages, you're into that. And that's kind of what I am right here. Is I don't even care about the time. I'm just playing this and enjoying it for what it is, and that's what I want. I would rather play a game that takes as long as this one does versus a quicker one that I didn't have any fun, or I was slogging through and I felt like it just wasn't fun. Every bit of this is fun and it's easy. And the system that I have, right or wrong, it works for me and I really enjoy it. All right, so we're gonna go short pass to Odom, 2nd and 12 from the Raider 18. Boy, the Broncos have gotten some good field position. They just can't get it going. Morton, 34, 35. 35, short pass CD. And that's going to be incomplete, but we got a flag. All right, so let's check the flag. Again, they got a 15-yarder on the Denver defense, and that kind of pushed them into the situation. Let's check the flag on 2nd and 12. A 65H, a 21 is pass interference offense. So Odom's pushed off on the play, and they will decline that and set up a 3rd and 12. Or do I want to back them up for the field goal? They're on the 18. Again, this is why it takes me forever, because I think these things out. So what do you think? They're on the 18. It's 2nd and 12. I can decline the penalty and make it 3rd and 12 on the 18, or I can make it 2nd and 22 back on the 28. Now they're looking at 45-yard field goal. And that's kind of a big difference there. I think, what do you think? Anybody in the chat that's listening here, what do I do? Do I decline it and make it 3rd and 12 on the 18, which is a fairly makeable field goal, or do I back them up 10 yards and hope the defense stops them and we keep them out of field goal range? I don't know. Trying to think what I'm going to do here. I think I'm going to back them up. All right, so we're going to make it. Yeah. Oh, you want Al says to decline it and go to 3rd down. All right. We'll let Al decide. So we're going to decline. We're going to decline the penalty, and it's going to be 3rd and 12 on the 18. We'll see if that works or if it doesn't. So we're going to go short pass again, and this time I'm going to look for and the APBA comes by. He's heading to bed. He's going to Alpharetta tomorrow. Oh yeah, fantastic! That's awesome. Yeah, tell the guys I said hi. Tell John that a lot of people have been ordering the football game since I started playing it. Just give him a little nudge. Just tell him that Dave's doing him right. That's all I want to know. And I can't wait to see how you make out with the hockey, because I know you said that you were thinking about doing the hockey again. So I'm kind of hoping that you'll get that out when you get back. All right, so it's 3rd and 12 on the Oakland 18. We're going short pass, and we're going to look for well, let's see here. We're going to look for the fullback, Keyworth, right, coming out of the backfield. All right, they're not going to expect him. So we're going to go play action. Again, just me. Play action for Keyworth. All right, so we got a 3rd and 12. We're playing deep. A 51 is AD. So that works out well. But however, though, this is the only time you can drop a grade is if you're an A index with a C receiver. So Keyworth is a C receiver, so that AD drops to a BD. That's the only time you drop it down is when there's 2 levels below, and we do have 2 levels below. And the only reason I'm not going to my A receivers because I'm trying to mix it up, and I'm picturing the back coming out of the backfield. It's kind of what I'm picturing here. Even though it's not my best chance to win, I'm trying to play fairly, if you will. All right, so we got a 3rd and 12 now. Keyworth flaring out of the backfield. Can Craig Morton hit him? A 36 is a 17 BD. 17 BD, and that's incomplete. So he threw it over the head of Keyworth. And so now Denver has it 4th and 12 on the Oakland 18, and now the field goal unit will come in, and Jim Turner now will try what is going to be a 35-yard field goal. He's missed from 40, and now we got a 35. All righty, so the field goal attempt from the 18, so we're using the 2nd column here, and here comes Turner now. See if he can get it done. All righty, Turner's kick is 3, and that is good. He nails it on the kick. That would have been good from 36. And the field goal is good. So it's now 7-3 as Denver gets on the board. And just like that, we will kick it off. So we got 2 minutes to go here in the first quarter. And Denver will kick off from the 35-yard line. And just like that, we got ourselves a game. All right, so Turner now on the kickoff. Ooh, an 11. So we're going to go to the P column here. So that's a 25 on the kickoff, right? 25 on the kickoff, and that'll be a touchback. So he was all excited for hitting the field goal that we got a touchback. So Oakland ball now. 1st and 10 on the Oakland 20-yard line. So Stabler comes back out with his bunch. Again, leading 7-0 on that 84-yard TD pass to Bradshaw. We're going to go outside to Whittington. I'm going to start it off on the ground. Outside to Whittington. Let's see how Denver responds here. A 22 for Denver is a BG. So they're looking for the run in the B index. And Whittington, 65. 24 BG on the outside. The BGs, 24 BG. And that'll be absolutely nothing. And so we got a minute and a half to go. And so it's going to be 2nd and 10 Oakland on the Oakland 20. We got to go some short pass. Then we're going to go Raymond Chester. We're going to get the other tight end in the game. Short pass to Raymond Chester. Let's see if we can get Chester involved in the game. And I will make it to Alpharetta one time. We're already talking. My wife just retired, and so we need to get her settled in. She's having heart surgery in June, so we need her to recover from that. And then I do plan on getting out and getting on the road and seeing some of you guys somewhere, somehow. Now that she's out of work, we're not rich people by any means, but I could probably take some time off and make it happen. So if the stars align, I'm going to be getting out, and I'll be getting to a couple different places. All right, so we got a short pass here. A 54 is AG on 2nd and 10. AG and Chester's a C. So again, we drop it down from AG to BG. And that's the only time we drop it is when you're in A index and we got a C receiver. So we got a BG. Stabler. 22. Al Red Sox fan. Look at the doubles I'm rolling here. Why can't you do that? 22 for Stabler is a 4 short pass BG. 4 short pass BG. And that'll be first down plus 10. So 20 yards. So he hits Raymond Chester for 20 yards. And that's a first down. Out at the 40-yard line. So Stabler having himself a good day here. That's some good crispy duck. And it's a 1st and 10 now. For the Stabler. I'm hoping she'll be okay. Her brother had the same surgery. So that gives us hope that, if he got through it, that she'll be all right, My dice like defensive slobber knockers, blood, sweat, and snot. Yep. Well, you're also playing some older guys, I think. This is 78. Still not modern, but, when you get back into the 50s and 60s, it's a little different. All right, so we're going to go inside Van Egan here. Here we go. Van Egan. Not Van Halen, but Van Egan. Here we go. 54 AD on the ground. And Van Egan on the inside. 43 is a 32 AD on the inside. 43 said 32 AD. And, we got a rare play. So we're going to go check out some rare plays. And again, I'm using the rare plays, and I know at some point I'll probably back off because some people said they happen a lot. But I got a rare play, and I like the rare plays. And if, again, this is on the master charts only. So it says rare play. And what you do is you go to the rare play chart. And it says RP3. So I go to RP3. And I'm going to roll the dice. And it's going to be 2 to 12. And I got a 5 on an RP3. Oh, boy. This is nuts. So it's 1st and 10 on the Raider 40. Van Egan goes inside, finds a hole. He gets past the linebackers, and nobody's going to catch him. He will score. Van Egan scores on the rare play, but there's a flag down. There's a flag down on the field, and let's see what the flag's going to be. So Van Egan goes 60 yards on the score, and let's check the flag. Let's check the flag. So that's 2 big plays for the Raiders, 84 yards and 60 yards. Let's check the flag. 22E, 33. Unsportsmanlike conduct on the defense. The touchdown stands will enforce it on the kickoff. And Van Egan, 60 yards, and that's a touchdown. Van Egan goes 60 yards, and the Raiders lead 13-3. Oh, I love this game. It just feels like football. It's all I can say. It feels such like football. Oh, man. So Errol Mann will come in for the extra point try, and the crowd here in Denver is stunned. And a 13 on the extra point is a 40, and a 40 is good. And so 14-3 Oakland, as they got some monster plays from scrimmage. 84 yards to Bradshaw on a medium pass, and now a 60-yard run from Van Egan from the Oakland 40 right up the middle. Some terrific blocking by Gene Upshaw and the center, Dalby, on that play. This is fun, folks. This is fun. Alrighty, Errol Mann on the kickoff. A 25 will be a 38. So here comes the kickoff is 38. So let me go here. Oakland on the 35. Oh, no, they're kicking off from the 50 because of the penalty. So they're kicking off from the 50. And we got a 35, right? 23 is a, oh, sorry, it's a 29. 29 on the kickoff. And 60 yards, and that'll go through the end zone for a touchback. And that's where the Broncos will get it. So 45 seconds go in the first quarter. And it'll be 1st and 10 on the Denver 20-yard line. So Denver now trailing in this one, 14-3. And Phoenix Knights says, sports games are starting to grow on me a bit. And I think a lot of that is you getting to experience the sport without all the nonsense. That's exactly it. You know, you don't have to read the stuff on the field, on the back of the helmets. People telling you you're a bad person, you know, because just of what you look like. It's just sports, and that's what we need. We need sports. We need movies. We don't need anybody trying to promote a message of some kind. That's what I like about this, is I can just play this, and I'm in my own world, and I don't have to worry about that. And even in hockey, I can't stand the scrolling boards in hockey. I can't watch a hockey game. Holy cow. I turn on the Bruins game, and it's just like, you know, the puck's going this way, and I got a race car going this way. It's like, man, my brain can't function. I can't follow the game because I'm too busy watching the boards. You know, it's like they say in comedy movies, you know, you can only have one comedic thing going on at a time. So if two people are chatting and they're being funny, the background needs to be serious. If two people are chatting being serious, the background can be funny, but both can't be funny at the same time. And if you look at the movie Airplane, it was like that. There was funny stuff going on in the background when they was talking serious. But when they were talking funny, the background was serious. And that's kind of how I feel it is here. You know, with the boards. They drive me nuts. All righty. So Denver ball here, as we're almost running out of time here in the first quarter. I might play the second quarter here. I'm having fun. I'm wide awake. So I might stay on, do a second quarter, play the halftime, and then call it a night. I know I've been on for a while, but I'm not going to bed anytime soon. And this has been fun. All right, so Denver ball now, 1st and 10 on the 20, trailing 14-3. What do we do now? Trailing 14-3. So we're going to we always start outside run to Armstrong. It doesn't work. We're going to go outside run to Little this time. So Little's going to come in, Rob Little, and see if he can get anything going here on the ground. We've had some good drives for Denver, but we've missed a field goal and got a field goal. We just can't close the deal. A 45 is BS on the ground. And I'm going to try to pick up the pace in the second quarter. All righty, so we got Little now carrying the ball on a 62. That's a 24 BS. And a 24 BS is going to be, he'll get 1. It's not great, but he'll get 1. And it's 2nd and 9 now on the Denver 21. We're going to go short pass to, we're going to go to the backup tight end, Egloff here. So short pass to Egloff. We're going to have 2 tight ends in the game. 2 tight ends in the game right now for the Broncos. And again, when it comes to players shifting in and out, some people like to do all that and change the defensive cards and really get into who's on the field. And that's a great part of APBA football is you can do that. Myself, I just kind of play more of a basic game and just kind of let things ride. All right, short pass to Egloff. So they're 41. Raider defense playing AS. He's a C. We're going to BS, which kind of works out in favor of Craig Morton here on the roll. 46. 16 BS short pass, right? 16 BS short pass. And he will hit him and he'll get a couple yards. He almost dropped it, but going to the ground, he hung on. And so we have a 3rd and 7 now on the 23, and that's where we're going to end the first quarter. So let me get another sheet of paper here. I just printed out some more of these. And again, if anybody would like one of these, just email me digital2dice@yahoo.com or head over to the APBA Football Forum or Digital to Dice Facebook group, APBA Facebook group, Digital to Dice Facebook group. And I think I uploaded them there. So this one should go a little quicker, seeing as I'm not going to be showing the cards. I showed the cards in the beginning. I like to do that, just kind of get up and running and show everybody what's going on. All right, so second quarter, it is 14-3, Oakland. And we're in quarter number 2, 15 minutes on the clock. And again, I went over my timing sheet earlier, and I just go 30 seconds or 15 seconds, and it kind of works out to be the same. Instead of keeping track of plays, I keep track of time, and for me, it works out pretty well. So Denver's got the ball. We're 3rd and 7 at the Denver 23. Where's John Elway when you need him? 3rd and 7 now for the Broncos. Medium pass to Moses. Now we got to go to our big gun. Medium pass to Moses. So 3rd and 7. So we're not in any automatic defense at all. So we got a 62 AS. It will stay AS because Moses is an A. Now Morton now. 3rd and 7 from the 23. 15 is going to be a 7. 7 AS on the medium pass is 24 yards, and he's pushed out of bounds. So he finds Moses on the sideline. He'll make the catch with his toes just in bounds, and he'll go 24 yards and get out of bounds. And that's a first down for Denver out at the Denver 47-yard line. So midfield. Nice. Nice job there by Craig Morton hooking up with Haven Moses. Morton to Moses. That's what it used to be back in the day, right? Morton to Moses. We're going to go inside with Armstrong. Let's see if inside works any better than outside. So we're going to just give it to him on a little dive up the middle. A 25 AG. Well, they're looking for the run. Armstrong inside. A 51 is a 17 AG. 17 AG. And that'll be good for 4. And a little difference here. If you look, AG 17, in the first and fourth quarter, it would have been good for 6. And in the second and third quarter, it's good for 4. So there's a little variation in the master chart. I kind of like that. It's just more football choices. I really like that. In the scheme of things, it probably balances out. But it fools me to thinking that it's special. So I get 4 yards on the play on the inside run, which is good for him. And so now we have a 2nd and 6 over midfield, actually. So that'll go to the Oakland 49. So we're on the Oakland side of the ball now, or the Oakland side of the field. And we're going to bring in Larry Canada, and we're going to send him up the middle, too. All right, big Larry Canada coming in on 2nd and 6. And a 41 is going to be AS on the run. Canada trying to go right behind the guard Howard here. A 15 for Canada is a 16. That might not be too bad. 16 AS is going to be, that's going to be fantastic. He's going to bust through for 13 yards all the way down to the Oakland 36-yard line, right? From the 49, 13-yard gain is 36, and that's our first down. So Denver 1st and 10 on the Oakland 36. Boy, they've been in the Oakland side of the field this whole first half and have come away with 3 whole points. Unbelievable. All righty, so Canada getting it done. We're going to go Short pass to the tight end Odoms this time. All right, short pass to Riley Odoms on the Denver 36. So we're still on the main chart. Oh, 55. They're waiting for this one. AD. Odoms is an A. It'll stay AD. Morton looking short. Oh, 66. I should have gone long. That's going to be a 2 AD short pass. 2 AD short pass. And that's good for 39 yards and a touchdown. He hits Riley Odoms. Odoms makes a move on Tatum and goes in for the score. And the Broncos are on the board. It is now, well, they're on the board again, 14-9. So that's a touchdown. Nice pass there. The 66 Morton to Odoms for 39. They only needed 36. And that is a touchdown. All righty. So the Bronco fans have something to cheer about here. And Jim Turner comes in to kick the point. 23 is going to be a 10. And he missed it. Right? The 23, 10, and he missed the point. He's missed a field goal and now an extra point. No good. But they do score, and it's now 14-9 in favor of the Raiders. So Denver scores here. And, well, so Turner will kick off. So Turner has got 1 for 2 on field goals and 0 for 1 on extra points. All right, so we got the kickoff coming from the 35 from Turner. And here we go. Max Cornelius comes by. Good to see you, Max. I need to take another mint here. It's keeping me from coughing in your face. It's just that the nasal drip won't stop. Doctor says I'm fine. It's allergies. Whatever. Turner on the kickoff. A 53 on the P column. That's going to be a 40 on the kickoff. You like the 40, huh? You're going to have a 40? Yes, you are. 64, yeah, down to the 1. And that'll be taken by Hart. So Hart will return this at the 1-yard line. And so Harold Hart will come over here. And we'll take a look at his return. And Harold Hart, a 24. So we're looking at the K column. The K cars are here. And a 12 on the kickoff return for Harold Hart. 12 on the kickoff return in the first quarter, it would have been good for 21. Now it's only 17. So it gets 17. It'll get it to the 18-yard line. And that's where Oakland will take over. 1st and 10 on the Oakland 18, which is where they started from the last time. All right, so Stabler under center with a 14-9 lead right now. And, boy, Van Egan, he went all that way. We're going to give him a rest. We're going to bring in Pete Banaszak. We're going to go outside to Banaszak, and that's a S-Z-A-K. All right, so Denver playing the run. A 32 is going to be CD on the run. Oh, I might go see Godzilla tomorrow. The wife's not working anymore, and Godzilla's in the theaters. And I got to work in the afternoon and at night, but I could slip out for see Godzilla tomorrow. That might work out. That might be fun. All right, Banaszak on the outside run. 24 is a 22 CD on the outside run, and 22 CD is 1 yard. So he'll hit the line, and it's a hard yard to get. And Oakland now at a 2nd and 9 on the Oakland 19. We're going to go Whittington on the outside this time, keeping it on the ground, keeping it with the halfback. So we're going to go outside Whittington. And let's see what defense is going to be played here by the Broncos. A 46 is BS on the ground. All right. Stabler with a little swing pitch out to Whittington. A 16 is a 25 BS. And a 25 BS is absolutely nothing. And so this is going to put Oakland now in a 3rd and 9 situation from the 19-yard line, and that means it's a passing down. Last time we got an 84-yard touchdown pass to Morris Bradshaw, so let's look medium pass to Cliff Branch. Let's see if he can work any more snake voodoo here in the second quarter. And again, we're having some fun here tonight. All right, so the defense is going to be playing deep for sure. So we got a 34. So it's going to be B, D. Branch will turn that into an A, D. And so here we go. Stabler on 3rd and 9. Oh, 56. That's a 20 AD. And that'll be incomplete. And so now they will have to kick it away. In comes Ray Guy from the 19, and we will have a punt. All right, so in comes Ray Guy. Last time his punt wasn't that good. Not good for him anyway. 56 again is on a punt is a K. So we have a 6. 6 on the punt. And a 6 on the punt from the 19. It is 40 yards this time. And it's going to go to Upchurch again. Last time he got a good return. So it's going to be on the 59 is the 41. Am I right on that? So 31 and 9. Yep. So it's going to go the Denver 41. And Upchurch is going to get the return here. So we're looking at column P. 35, column P, is 18 on the punt return. And 18 will be 13 yards. And so that'll bring it to the 46 of Oakland, right? So I got 54 and 46 is 100, yep. And that's where they'll start. So again, they're in Oakland territory again. Boy, the Broncos have been gifted the field position in this first half. And they've got 9 points to show for it. All right. Let's see what we're going to do now. So a nice return by Upchurch. And we're going to go inside Keyworth. Let's see if we can get anything on the ground. Establish the ground game. So we're going inside. A 61 is BS on the ground. That's the defense. Keyworth, 43. That's going to be a 14 BS inside. And that'll be 5 yards. It would have been a fumble in the first and fourth quarter, but he'll get 5 yards, and we'll be happy with no fumble. 2nd and 5 now in the Oakland 41, and we're going to go. I like this Larry Canada. We're going to go inside to Canada. We're going to see if we can grind it out on the ground here on this drive. 2nd and 5. A 62 is AS. So Canada takes the handoff. He's going to go behind the right guard, Classic. Oh, it's an 11. Oh, it's a K column. It could be something good. Canada busts through the line. 63 is a 17 on the K column, AS. And he will go, well, he'll get 6 yards. Not as good as we thought, but he'll pick 6 yards, and that's a first down. So Denver, 1st and 10 on the Oakland 35-yard line, and they continue to grind it on the ground. All right, well, let's go outside to Armstrong. Let's keep rotating the backs here. And this is our top guy who's not getting it done today. And we got a 45 on the defense, and that will be BS. So B index standard and standard defense. Armstrong, a 54. Oh, 35. Bad things happen on 35s. And we got 5 yards, and now we got a flag. So he'll go around the corner. He'll pick up 5. Let's take a look and see what the flag is on TE. And I got a 36 on the E. It's a 9. Illegal formation on the offense. And that'll back him up 5 yards. So with 10.5 to go here in a half, we got a 1st and 15 on the Oakland 40-yard line. That's going to change things up a little bit here. We're going to go, let's go outside to Little. I'm going to keep it on the ground a little bit longer. You get it? A little bit longer. We're going to go to Rob Little. defense is 51. The defense is AG, so they're half expecting a run. On the outside to Little, 23 is a 29 AG outside. 29 AG outside is going to be minus 4 yards on the play. Oakland defense stepping up just at the right time. And it's now a 2nd and 19 back on the Oakland 44. So again, Denver kind of blowing it here with the field position. So on a 2nd and 19, we're automatically playing deep, and we are automatically going to pass here. So we're going to go short pass to our tight end, Riley Odoms. All righty. Oakland 23 is playing C, D. Odoms is an A, so we go to BD. All righty. Craig Morton back to pass. Can Morton get it done here? Morton, 51 is an 8. That's not bad. 8 short pass, BD. 8 short pass, BD is good for 7 yards, and he goes out of bounds. All right, well, that's not too bad. So Odoms with the catch, he'll get 7 yards. And so we're going to have a 3rd and 12 now on the 37. We've still got a ways to go here. So we're going to go medium pass. And, yeah, we'll look for Moses this time. Medium pass to Haven Moses. So they're playing deep. We know that. A 25 is AD. That will not change. AD now. So Morton now. 3rd and 12 from the Oakland 37. And a 64 is a 14 AD. And that'll be incomplete. And so now Denver with a 4th and 12 on the Oakland 37. And that's going to be good enough for a punt. So Bucky Deltz will come in for the punt. And let's see what he can do here. Punting from the 37-yard line of the Raiders. So Diltz. Oh, a 66 is a 2. Where was that on the pass? On the punt is a 2. And on a 2, it's going to go out of bounds. Where is it? Out of bounds at the 1-yard line. What a kick by Bucky Diltz. Inside the 1, they down it inside the 1. Wowzers. Out of bounds at the 1. Actually goes out of bounds. So they didn't down it. It rolled out of bounds. What a coffin corner kick. You can't get any better than that. Bucky Diltz is like Bucky Dent, but better. So Oakland with the ball, 1st and 10 on the 1. Could we have a safety here, Al Red Sox fan? I had a safety the other night in the Houston-Atlanta game. Atlanta played so bad, and they had they're on their, I want to say they're on their 9 or 10 yard line, and they had a fumble 12 yards behind the line of scrimmage, and it was covered by the offense in the end zone. Had a safety. All right, we're going to go Van Egan up the middle. We're going to go inside Van Egan. We need some breathing room. So let's see what they're playing here. They're not necessarily going to be playing close. So a 61 is BS. So we're playing BS, and Van Egan just trying to plow up the middle. So Bucky Diltz, his punt drops him at the 1-yard line. So at the Oakland 1, Van Egan. Oh, I need to change my chart here because I'm on the worst possible chart known to man. Right, so I'm inside my own 14-yard line, so I got to go to the different chart. Something I always forget. Van Egan, a 23 for Van Egan. That's a 29. 29 inside BS, and it's a 2-yard loss. It's going to be a safety. Van Egan cannot get out of the end zone, right? 23, 29. BS, second quarter is -2, and that's going to be a safety. So the kick and it's 14-11 now. The kick by Bucky Diltz lands at the 1. And the Raider defense can't get out of its own way, and we have a safety. That's 2 safeties in 2 days. And now I will kick off from the safety kick line, from the 20-yard line. So Ray Guy will come in to kick this off. And so it's 14-11. This has been, again, fun times. So Ray Guy will come in to kick it from the 20. 55. What a kick that is. So I just don't know if I use kickoff or I probably use punt, right? It is a punt. So a 4 on a punt. That's going to be pretty good. And that'll be 66 yards to 10. And we'll go up church on the return here. So we get the free kick. All right, so Oakland on the free kick from the 20. On the free kick. And we said on a 4, that's going to go 66 yards. So from the 26, that's a good one, actually. 60. Wow, that's a great kickoff. So that's going to go to the 14-yard line. Is that right? 86 to the 14. So it's going to go to the 14-yard line. Upchurch will return this one here. I don't know if it's a kickoff or a punt. Well, let me see. Oh, I got a safety kick return. Never mind. So I do have a column for that. So I'm not even going to think about it. All righty. John comes by. Hi, John. How you been? Did you get the quick text football or the on the turf football, whatever it was? I wonder if that came in. I wonder if you've given that a try or if you've even opened it yet, if it's arrived. I'm interested to know your thoughts on that. All right, so Upchurch, a 56 is not that good. That'll be boy, is it a 25 or a 10? I don't know if it's a kickoff or if it's a punt. Well, we'll go with a punt, 25. And a safety return on a 25 is 13 yards. Not that good, actually, considering. So he'll get it to the 27. If I did all that correctly. I'm not sure about the safeties. So 8:45 to go. Denver with the ball, 1st and 10. Trailing by a field goal now, 14-11, after missing an extra point and getting a safety. So they'll have the ball on the Denver 27-yard line. And it's coming tomorrow. Nice. I'm interested to know your thoughts on it. It's very different than APBA. It's a lot busier. It's fun, and it's just a lot busier. A lot of things you got to really kind of think about. All right. Oh, we didn't say what we're going to do. Outside to Armstrong again. All right. So they're playing good D. They're playing CG. So they're waiting for us. So Armstrong will get the ball. I'm sorry. 33 is BG. BGs, the BGs. So we're in BG. Armstrong, 13, 19 BG outside. And 3 yards. He'll get 3 yards. He'll get it up to the 30-yard line. And Denver now with a 2nd and 7 on their own 30-yard line. Let's try a short pass to let's see if we can get Little coming out of the backfield. All righty. So we're going to go short pass to Little. And let's see what they're going to be running for defense. 31 is CS, and that'll stay CS because he's a C. Alrighty, Morton trying to flare this out. A short pass to his back. 64 is a 14 CS, and that'll be incomplete. Good coverage by the linebacker, Hall, on the play. And so we got 8 minutes to go here in the half. 3rd and 7 for Denver on the 30. And they trail 14-11 now. And they've had the field position has been insane for Denver. It really has. So now we're going to go medium pass. And let's look for our receiver Upchurch here. Let's see if we can get him involved. All right, so we're going to look for Upchurch, the receiver here, on a 3rd and 7. And 62 is going to be AS. Now he's a C, so that drops down to BS. So we got a medium pass, BS, coming up here to Upchurch. So Morton on 3rd and 7, 43-31 is not going to be good. 31 BS. And 31 BS is incomplete, but we have a flag. And TH on the flag. So both teams pointing fingers at each other right now on that incomplete pass to Upchurch. And on TH, let's see what the flag's going to be. It's a 21. And a 9 says illegal formation on the offense, and they will decline that. And so now that's going to bring up a 4th and 7 on the 30. And that's when we're going to punt that one away. So Bucky Stilts, who's responsible for the safety after that punt that went out of bounds at the 1, is back in to kick it away. And here we go. A 23 on the K column here. And we got a 32 on the punt. Not the best one. 32 on the punt from their own 30. And the 32 on the punt is, oh no, we got a rare play. Rare play 19. Well, let's see what the rare play 19 says on the punt. These can be adventurous. I do use the rare plays, at least right now. We got a rare play here on the punt. So Bucky Stilts, what's going to happen here? A 10, rare play 19. And Stilts gets the punt away. It goes 46 yards down the field, and it's going to hit one of the upbacks. And it's going to be recovered by the right tackle on the play. And Denver gets the ball back. So we got a 46-yard kick and an Oakland fumble, if you will. I don't think you can call that a fumble, can you? No, but it's a turnover. And it's going to be Denver ball. Holy cow. So Denver's going to be 1st and 10 at the, so 76 at the 24 at the Oakland 24-yard line. So Stilts gets away the punt. It hits one of the guys in the back. The punt was rolling, and it's recovered by Denver on the Oakland 24-yard line. Boy, things just can't go any more right for Denver. And it's just been 2 plays by Oakland has scored the touchdowns. So Denver, nice recovery here. And wow, a rare play. And it hits one of the Oakland linemen. And it's recovered by the right tackle on the play as he get downfield in a hurry. So we're on the Oakland 24-yard line. Denver ball again in Oakland territory. We're going to go inside Keyworth. Wowzers. All righty. So we're in the 10 to 30 range on the 24. Wowzers. A bad break for Oakland. Denver getting all the breaks, but they're still trailing. Denver's got a safety and the whole bit. All righty. Charles stops by rooting for the Broncos, his home state. So we have a 14. It's going to be BD. And let's see what inside the Keyworth can do here. All righty. And that's going to spin to a 61. And the 61 is going to be 22 BD. 22 BD, and he'll get 1. Well, they're 1 yard closer. And now we have 7 minutes even to play in the half. Denver ball. 2nd and 9 on the Oakland 23. Boy, everything just going the way field position-wise for the Broncos. We're going to go outside Armstrong, even though he's done absolutely nothing. Outside Armstrong. And I got a 12 here, so they're going to play CD. Armstrong trying to deliver here on the outside run. 64-18 CD outside. 18, and he'll get 5 yards and go out of bounds. So now, with 6.5 to play, it's going to be a 3rd and 4 on the 18-yard line. We're going to go short pass. And we're going to look for Odoms again on the short pass. All right, looking for the tight end Riley Odoms on the short pass. So we got a 3rd and 4. Oh, man, they're ready for this one here. CD, and that'll turn into a BD. So they got good coverage here on the 3rd and 4 short pass. Morton, 51 is an 8. That's not bad. 8 BD, short pass to Odoms. 8 BD, short pass. And that'll be good for 5 yards. And that's a first down. So Denver marching the ball here after the punt. That'll be 1st and 10 on the Oakland 13-yard line. And so we keep marching the ball. So Larry Canada's coming in, and we're going inside to Larry Canada on the 13. And good defense here, BG. Canada, can he bust it through? A 62 is a 24 BG. 24 BG, he'll pick up 2. So we got a 2nd and 8 now on the 11. We're going to go little inside on the 2nd and 8. Oh, come on. How do you do this? How do I drop these dice once a game? Once a game. I drop the dice on the ground once a game. Just can't put it in this little thing over here, can I? Nope. All right. 36 on the defense is BS. And Little going up the middle. Little going up the middle. 34. Oh, 35 BS. That's terrible. And he'll get -1 and a flag. -1, and let's check the flag. This could be kind of a big play here. 14-11 our score. And let's check the flag. A 35E, 18. Offside defense. Holy smoke. So that now changes things. Defense +5. So it's going to be half the distance of the goal. So we're going to repeat 2nd down. And if it's on the 11, we're going to go to the 6. So it'll be 2nd and 3 on the Oakland 6. Wow. So offside on the defense on that play, as I think that was going to be Matuzak, who get in a little early. So now we're on the 6-yard line. So now I'm going to go here all the way to this chart. So we're on the 6-yard line. And it's going to be Keyworth inside. All righty. Can he get it done? Don't let me down, Keyworth. Don't let me down. So it's 2nd and 3 on the 6. 36 is BS on the ground. This is a chance. Keyworth up the middle. 62. 25. I don't think so. 25 BS. And absolutely nothing. Right? Yep. No, wait. Yep, nothing. Absolutely nothing. So they stack them up at the line. Denver, 3rd and 3 on the Oakland 6. We're going Larry Canada inside. He's been the man. Larry Canada. Here we go. 3rd and 3. All the beef in for both teams. A 55 AG. They're waiting for the run. Larry Canada. Can he get it in here for the Broncos? A 25 is 16 AG. 16 AG, and he will get 6 yards, and he's to the goal line. So now what I do is I measure. I do. This is what I do, and some people don't like it, but I do. So he got 6 yards from the 6. So it's going to be a first down either way, but let's see if he gets in. So what I do is I roll 2 20s, right? I give +1 to the home team and then I factor in the defensive card. So I'm going to be subtracting 1 for Oakland and adding 1 for Denver. And let's see what I got here. So I got a 10 and a 9. So that becomes an 11. That becomes an 8. And Denver wins, and that's a touchdown. And that's kind of how I do my little challenge here. A touchdown. So 6 yards and a touchdown. And the Broncos are in. And they now lead this one 17-14 with the extra point pending. So offside penalty cost them here, but that fumble on the punt was absolutely huge. So Turner comes in. Turner has missed his extra point, and he's missed the field goal. Not a very good day for the kicker, Jim Turner. But we're going to try another point after here. And a 45 is a 9, and a 9 is good. So this time it is good. And so somehow, some way, this game is 18-14, which is what you'd never get for scores back in the day. But the Broncos take the lead, 18-14, as Canada goes in from 6 yards out. And now they will kick off. So 4.5 to go in the half. Denver kicks off from the 35. And Turner, 41 on the middle column is a 7. So we have a 7 on the kickoff, and that will go 66 yards. So that'll go -1 to 09, and that'll be Whittington. We'll carry that out. So here's Whittington now. And a 36 on the K column is an 11. An 11 on a kickoff return in the second quarter is 22 yards. So they'll get it out to the 21-yard line, and that's where the snake will take over. So 1st and 10 at the Oakland 21. Now they're trailing 18-14, and really it's only been 2 plays for Oakland. Denver's really controlled this game. All righty, so let's go. Whittington just ran it back, so we're going to go outside to Banaszak. All righty, outside the Banaszak. And a 15 is AG. And Banaszak now. 31. 17 AG outside. And that'll be good for, 9 yards. That's good. 9-yard run for Banaszak. And that's good for the Raiders. So Oakland now with a 2nd and 1 on the 30. We're going to go medium pass to Bradshaw. That worked the last time for 84 yards or something like that, or 87 yards. What was it? 84 yards. It was 84 yards on a 3rd and 25, no less. All right. All righty, here we go. Almost done the first half here. Then we'll sign off. So medium pass to Bradshaw on 2nd and 1. 54. They're playing AG. They're not ready for this whatsoever. All right, medium pass. Stabler throws this up. 64. That's a 10 AG. And they'll get 8 yards on this one here. As he throws it medium. Bradshaw catches it, tackled immediately. But that'll be a first down for the Raiders. 1st and 10 now at the Oakland 38-yard line. 3:15 to go in the half. We might have to speed things up here. So we're going to go short pass this time to Dave Casper. All right, let's see what defense Denver's going to run. A 16 is going to be AS. And now Stabler. Oh, my gosh. Short pass, Casper, a 3. 3, AS. And, well, if it was anything else, it would have been a touchdown. But a short pass is 1st down and 7. So they're going to get 17 yards, and that's a first down. So they're going to get it up to the, so there's going to be 10 is the 48. 2 is 50, and they're going to be at the Denver 45-yard line. So at the Denver 45-yard line, Oakland moving the ball. Casper on that catch. We're going back short pass, and we're going to look for Branch. All right, the snake in the groove now. He's hissing right now. The snake is hissing. And the 35 is CS. Branch is A, so it's going to be BS on the pass. BS on the short pass. And a 31 is an 8. Oh, that ain't bad. 8 BS on the short pass is 8 yards. So he hits Branch, and he's tackled immediately. Coming up on the 2-minute warning, 2nd and 8 now on the Denver 37-yard line. And we're going to go outside Whittington. And that will bring us to halftime. So we're going to go outside to Whittington on the Denver 37. So let's see what they're running for defense. A 43 on a run is CD. Mixed bag. And Whittington 46 is going to get us a 24 CD. That's probably not very good. A 24 CD is -1. So they're going to get a -1, and that'll bring us to the 2-minute warning. So the 2-minute warning here in Denver, and it's a 3rd and 9 on the Denver 38 for the snake. So we're going to go medium pass, and we're going to look for medium pass, and let's look for Freddie Bolitnikoff. As I do like to mix it up. I don't always like to go to my best guys. Bolitnikoff. I don't know how to spell that. That's close enough. I know who it is. All righty, so we got a 3rd and 9. They're playing deep, 64 CD. Yep, they are ready for this. Bolitnikoff's a C, so it doesn't change. So medium pass for Bolitnikoff. Can the snake get it done here? 32 is not going to get it done. 26 CD on a medium pass. And he's going to have to run. So the snake's going to be running here for his life. So he's scrambling. Stabler running. Oh, 44 ain't bad. It's a 25 CD on an outside run. And he'll just get back to the line of scrimmage. And he's pushed out of bounds. So 1:45 to go. Oakland with a 4th and 9 on the Denver 38. They're too far away for a field goal. I think they might go for it here. You know, if they go for it, they get good field position, Denver does, but I think we're going to go for it. 4th and 9, we're going to go for it. Medium pass, and we're going to go to Branch or Bradshaw. All right, we're going to go to Bradshaw. All right, medium pass to Bradshaw. Everybody knows it's going to be a pass. Oakland gambling here. So we're going to be in BD, but it's going to go to AD. All righty. Here we go, folks. 4th and 9 for the Raiders at the Denver 38. They didn't want to punt and pin them deep. They're going to try to keep the drive alive. 4th and 9. Stabler 64. That's a 10 AD. And that's going to be incomplete. Just off the fingertips of Bradshaw. And so with 1.5 minutes to go here, Denver takes over on downs at their own 38. And we're going to go outside to Armstrong, see if we can get any yards here. Or if we're just going to run out the half. All righty, so defense is BS. And Armstrong, 16 is 25 BS. That's probably going to be pretty terrible. And nothing doing on the play. And so we got a minute to go, and they're just going to just take the knee, and we'll end the first half that way. And Oakland will not call any timeouts. And, well, actually, a minute to go, I should probably run another play. Right, with a minute to go, I'm going to run another play. All right, so on the 38, we're going to go inside to Little. Just that's too much time to take off the clock. So a 13 is BS. And let's see what happens on the play to Little. A 35 is a 17. BS inside, and he'll get 4 yards, and now we'll take the knee. All right, so that'll end the first half. 18-14 Denver. Pretty crazy stuff. So I'll just recap the scoring here for the first half. Stabler on a 3rd and 25 from his own 16-yard line. He hits Bradshaw for 84 yards on a medium pass, and the Snake has Oakland up 7-0. Then Denver, after a good kickoff return and a short kickoff, starts on their 47. They drive it down, and they get a field goal from Turner from 35 yards at 7-3. On the next possession, from the 40-yard line, Van Egan goes 60 yards on a rare play with the flag going against the defense, and 14-3 at the end of one. Then things got nuts here in the second. 14-3 Oakland. Denver on a short pass as they drove down here. So they got the ball. Denver had the ball on the 20, and they moved it up the field and to the Oakland 36, and a short pass to Odoms was a touchdown. Extra point was no good, so that 14-3 lead was 14-9. Then, after a terrific punt by Bucky Dilts, dropped the ball on the 1-yard line. Van Egan could not get out of the end zone. He was tackled for a safety, and so 14-9 became 14-11, just like that. Then, Oakland kicked off. Denver punted, and on another rare play, it hit the back of one of the up men on a bounce, and Denver recovers at the Oakland 24. They march down. Larry Canada goes in from 6 yards out. That's a touchdown. The point is good, and now it's 18-14 Denver, and that's where we stand at the half. 18-14 Denver, and that was super fun. I enjoyed the heck out of that, and I want to thank everybody for stopping by and enjoying some football here tonight on the channel. A little extended football here. I usually don't go this long, but this game was moving along. I was having fun, and so I wanted to play some football. So thanks for tuning in. Hopefully Al will play more football tonight so I can listen to something live tonight, as I like to do when I go to bed. But thanks for tuning in, everyone. Hope everybody had a good Easter, and we start off a new week tomorrow and see how everything goes. But I'm Dave from Studio B, playing some APBA football. Absolutely loving this game. Still cleaning up week 1 of the schedule in 1978. And we'll continue on with that. And then we'll see what comes next. So thanks for tuning in, everyone. Have a great night. Bye-bye.